Not completely without bugs then. Oh well. Can't have everything. Medic's sort of bugged out. Can't heal him. Yeah. He looks good bugged out. Alpha's alpha. Oh, by the way, settings. Just a quick one. Quickly go through options. This is what I think at the moment I like. I might pull that view distance in a little bit yet, but rendering still running. I'm running most things on very high rather than ultra for recording. ATOX disabled, personal preference, quality post-processing, HDR standard, anisotropic high, very high, high, quality very high or high. Seems to be working for me. Where am I doing? Continuing. It sort of looks and feels a bit more like ArmA to me. But had another error earlier. I think the point in this mission that I'd got to had become bugged. This one's obviously now bugged as well because we've got this guy doing some little strange animation. See if I can break him out of it by shooting him. And it's over anyway. So I'm going to have to restart that one. Did like his death animation, that's quite good. But yeah, finding a few glitches. This is still, in my opinion, in a better state than some AAA titles recently were released. I mean, if you want to look at Aliens Colonial Marines, what a complete and utter nightmare that game was. Even if you go back to Medal of Honor, the latest Medal of Honor game, so many bugs. This, strangely, has fewer bugs, and it's only an alpha. We've got the alpha to go through, then the beta. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'll probably tag this into something else a bit later. I'm just randomly recording stuff. Well, this is a bit of fun and games. I'm underwater. Woo! Don't know how this is going to affect gameplay, but mine. Yeah, he seems to like
spotted a mine.
Go very artillery support. Help. Do I want an artillery strike now? Don't think so. That's rather an abrupt animation, but hey, we know it. You swim up and down with Z and X. Now, what do I do with this? I don't want to shoot it. Oh, there's an X. Deactivate mine. Task accomplished. That's a bit... Oh, right, there's many. So, this is just an extra feature in ArmA 3 that simply has been missing from so many. God, I like the way the ocean swells up and around above your head. But yeah, so has been missing from so many games. No other game. Ooh, can't swim. Oh, bugger. I think I don't want to be... Yeah, because I've been seen... Hang on. Down. No, down. I need to go down. Let me go down. You're supposed to be swimming. Diving. Because right now, you're visible... This swell is good, isn't it? The speedboats, because I'm visible. So down was... No. Ah, that's down. Thank God for that. Am I swimming down? Is that the swimming down? Oh well. Yes, I bobbed up to the surface and there's
a mine
patrolling boats. So let's try and... Ah, I've lost my... That's it. That's better. What's these boats look like? It's a fish. Hello, fish. Deactivate mine. So we've got to keep under the water, otherwise this thing's gonna get us from above. What's that tink tink noise? You think that's sonar or something? Oh well. Fun and games. Bang goes the idea of me getting in without setting off the alarms. Not very good at being sneaky. Entering a vehicle. Well, driver. Oh, look at this. Working mirrors. How many games have working mirrors? External view. Yeah, things blown up. Yeah, bye-bye this stuff. Civilian trucks. Still feels a little bouncy, you know. Traditionally, I love the way the suspension moves. Traditionally in ArmA, one of the ways they got around things was by making... Ooh, I do without tyre squeal noises on gravel roads, but yeah, they make... I'm saving again. Is to make things very light. If they...
Viper Black to Griffin. Hijack successful. Moving to objective 2. Over.
Yeah.
Keep your distance. Let the grenades do the work. They won't see this coming. Griffin out.
Like the trucks, of course everything's supposed to be in the future. We're about 20 years into the future. Yeah, funny tyre squealing noises we can do without, I think. The voice acting, I meant to mention the voice acting. Voice acting is way better than stick. Oh, I got slotted. But yeah, the voice acting is way better in this. It was traditionally very poor in ArmA. Voice acting has been spot on. Some of the accents off a little bit, but yeah, pretty damn good. Anyway, enough of this. Let's go play with some more stuff. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at the helicopter one. Now, I will point out that I am not the world's greatest pilot. This may not end well.
Griffin to all teams. Get to your vehicles. We've got reports of multiple contacts to the east.
I hope I'm not expected to fly this thing. No, I'm not. God for that. Ooh, be nice if the door was opened. No. Oh, sod it, I think I'm flying. Oh,
Hydra,
shit,
drop the
stick.
response
This will
team
not
at
go
the
well.
Camino base and await further intel.
Roger.
Like the interior. Interior's looking good. Getting a few laggy issues, again, trying to record and play at the same time. I think I'm going to have to lower my settings yet again. That didn't tilt the way I was expecting. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? This is... Yeah, I think we're flying this way. Why is it going that way? No, that's not what I wanted. That's definitely not what I wanted. Yeah, my flying skills are no better than they used to be. Yeah, that works. No, it keeps on, I think I've got to reverse the mouse or something. Yeah, definitely got to reverse the mouse. We need more power. Let's try and get some altitude up. And by the way, I pretty much always fly.
Hydra, be advised. We've got 2 Alpha Victors approaching the radar facility from the west.
No, getting this
Engage
wrong.
and destroy those
I do
vehicles.
better normally.
Understood, Griffin. Hydra diverting now.
Yeah, I think I've got to reverse the mouse. Or do I? Am I getting something very wrong? Yeah, I am. Oh god. Whilst recording at this detail level and flying, I think what it is the view distance. I'm getting 21 frames per second because this view distance is set out to about 3.2, 3.5 clicks. Hang on, let's take this view distance down because I tell you what, I never have the view distance up this high. I mean, 3.8. That's... Let's bring the view distance down to about 2. Is it going to let me do 2? Going to give you the granularity? No, you're not going to let me do 2. Well, yeah, so let's try that. Yay, that's sorting the frame rate out. View distance is always the... oh, I do have a gun. And I'm not the world's greatest pilot. So you notice the distance has got a little smoky. because I pulled the view distance in. View distance really is going to be the biggest thing. Oh, is that what we're supposed to be attacking? Ah, I'm going to die before I can hit anything. But anyway, you get the idea. Bring your view distance in. God help if I don't hit the right buttons in the right blooming order. And yeah, and the sooner I get out of plane helicopters, the better. Because I am no pilot. Not at all. See you in a minute.
Papa Bear, this is Alpha.
Now, do you know what I was
Be
saying about view
advised, contact spotted near
distance?
the village. Do we engage? Over.
If you're a
Hard
DayZ
copy,
player,
Alpha.
you got to
Clear to
remember,
engage.
most times
Alpha
playing
Bear out.
DayZ, your view distance is only about 800
Okay, let's
meters.
go.
And your game, this is ArmA, you're supposed to play it at a better or a longer view distance. I've set the view distance down
Move
to 2
100
clicks.
meters. Front.
Performance jumped right up. It's your view distance you're going to have to knock
Damn,
back.
protection
I
down.
noticed some of the other
Check on it.
things that
Rest of you
changes
covering
I'd made
fire.
hadn't...
Contact. Lacey, Carey, engage that man. Move up.
Rifle 200 meters west.
Sorry, you know what it is. I can't shoot and
Target
talk
that
at the same
machine
time.
gunner.
By the way, see
Papa
how
Bear,
good
this
these
is Alpha.
rocks look?
We've got
This is on very high,
Stand
not
by
on...
for update. Lacey, fire at that soldier. Concentrate your fire down the valley. Engaging target. Alpha 3 to Papa Bear. Check.
So-
Bleeding out.
You'll have your PC set up nicely for... Oh, shit, I'm getting shot again. Oh, that's down, and I'm dead. But anyway, view distance. It has always been the kicker when it comes to ArmA. View distance is what's going to really limit. I've played with things, and I noticed I brought the settings down from ultra to very high to high. Didn't make a great deal of difference on my system. Its view distance is going to... It's like suddenly remembering something. View distance is going to be the kicker with this. Bring your view distance down. Of course, then you miss out the fantastic vistas of seeing vast distances, but 2.5 clicks, that's still quite a long way to be able to see. You may have to bring it down to less than 2,000 meters. If you're flying an aircraft, you'll want to push the view distance out, especially if it's a fast mover. But then you've got to drop your settings. All the rest of your settings have got to be so very low to be able to handle that very long view distance. So yeah, if this is crucifying your PC, bring the view distance down. Some of you know my system specs, they're pretty high. I'm running in the background while this is on Task Manager. I want to see if this is using all of my cores, because I bet you it isn't. I've got a 6-core machine with hyperthreading making 12, and it's running at 4.2 gigahertz. You know, this is a Sandy E CPU, and I've got a pair of 7970s, so yeah. Don't know if it's using all my RAM. I doubt it. I've got 16 gig. I've got 3 gig on the card, because it's only the first card that it looks at for VRAM. There's only a 1080 monitor, so... But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much of my CPU has been being used. Talk to you in a bit. One thing I didn't look at was multiplayer. Let's have a very quick look. I have had a quick look at this. I've put a filter in, a couple of filters, hide full, hide passworded, because a lot of them are passworded at the moment. I think most people are hosting their own. There are a handful. I mean, here's a 60-man server. That's only just turned up. 76 ping. No, it disappeared. There's a 40-man server. That's a dedicated server, I think. Where a lot of these are Simon on Simon's PC. You know, cat on cat PC. This is going to be people hosting their own. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. If Gatto was playing now, he had the game, I'd probably be hosting it, we'd be playing together. Is it worth having a look at one of these big ones? Well, let's have a go and see what happens. No idea whether or not I'll get in. But we'll see. We are only about... Connection failed. We're only about 3 hours in. Also, Armaholic has missions already. Not bad. Headquarters escape from Stratus. Ooh, that ping's evil. Don't think I want to play with that. But then we're not getting pings on some of these non... Let's have a look at players. Or available slots. 3-3. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? The other way. Unlocked. 12-man server there. Destroy the chopper. These are custom missions already in. Ooh, look at that ping. Ooh, yikes. So I don't think I'm going to be able to play yet, but give it time. Give it time. I did it again. I hit the wrong bloody button. I think I'm going to wrap up at that point. My second look, if you like. Just messing about. Do like the idea of having a field manual, giving you some in-game tips. There are plenty of online tips and tricks. I want to find out whether or not the command line starter variants that you could always been able to use in ArmA you can still use. I'm going to have an experiment with those so that when you start the game you don't have to look at the splash screens, and when you load it in the menu you don't have the world which you see beneath this bit underneath. Let's hope. Do you see this map being rendered in 3D? Although listening to my graphics cards, they're not wearing up too much. So again, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a bit rough and ready, but hey, I've only had the game a couple of hours. Talk to you later.